Well, thank you, Madam Speaker, and I'd like to thank the honourable member for his speech. I agree with him that cooperative housing is an excellent model that we need to go back to and fund. One of the things that he'll know from his riding, and I know from my riding, is that there's a disproportionate number of Indigenous people who are homeless. And we also know that poverty and the lack of adequate housing is the number one reason why Indigenous children are seized by social service agencies and taken away from their families. And I would like to ask the honourable member, he didn't mention Indigenous urban housing, but would he support a national strategy for Indigenous urban housing for Indigenous people, created by Indigenous people, with the plans put in their hands?
For Vancouver Kingsway.
Well, I'd like to thank my honourable colleague for an excellent question, and I didn't separate or single out any particular group in Canada, because housing is a core foundational need for every single resident here. But it is so important to recognize the core responsibility the federal government has towards Indigenous peoples in this country, and he's absolutely right that the state of inadequate housing, both on and off reserve and in urban areas for Indigenous people, I believe, is a matter of international shame, and it kind of answers the previous question that was asked by a Liberal member as to what the federal role is. Well, the federal government has a core responsibility to the Indigenous peoples as a matter of the Constitution. And so I would like to see significant investment, timely investment, to make sure every single Indigenous person, Métis and Inuit in this country, has access to secure, dignified housing. That's not just a matter of economics or of social contract. That's a matter of constitutional duty, and it's time we address that.